Hi there. Welcome to Back to Health today. Are you ready? Because I'm going to share cutting edge information that most doctors never talk about, but it could explain your skin problems, your eczema, psoriasis, dryness, or skin sensitivity, along with your brain-based symptoms like brain fog, headaches, fatigue, and memory issues, and your gut symptoms too, bloating, gassiness, food sensitivities, and even IBS-like flare-ups. It might surprise you to hear this, but these aren't separate issues. They're all deeply connected. These are signs that the body's three main defense systems are disrupted. This loop is something almost no one talks about, and what I call the gut-brain-skin barrier loop. And when that loop breaks, starting with the gut, your body sends out distress signals, immune confusion and brain fog kicks in, your mood shifts, you may be a little depressed, and your skin starts to react, your gut is irritated, and fatigue takes over. But here's the good news. These barriers aren't permanently damaged, they're regenerative, and with the right support, they can be rebuilt, starting at the cellular level. This is exciting. Stay tuned because that's what we're diving into today. You're going to hear some information that's not usually heard. I'm Michelle Hamel, an advanced wellness consultant, clinical skincare specialist, and trained clinical microscopist with the pH Miracle Center. Drawing on cutting-edge science and hands-on experience, I help you to go beyond the surface. Together, we'll explore powerful, practical protocols that ignite your body's natural ability to regenerate and thrive. If you've tuned into my earlier episodes on skin rejuvenation and brain neuron health, you're already familiar with how I approach regenerating the body's core systems to restore vitality. Now, to truly understand how your gut, brain, and skin barriers are connected and how we can begin to repair them, it helps to look at a key molecule that acts as a gatekeeper in your body's barriers. Let's start with the molecule that creates this upheaval, this imbalance in the membranes of these three areas, zonulin. Now, zonulin often gets painted as a villain, but it's not inherently bad. Zonulin is a protein your body makes to control these gates. It tells your gut lining when to open and when to close. Think of it like a gatekeeper managing what gets in and what stays out. In fact, it's your body's way of regulating permeability. It opens the gates between cells in your gut lining so nutrients can pass through when needed. That's normal. That's healthy. Just because something's in your gut doesn't mean it's in your body. Zonulin helps regulate the gates that allow nutrients to move from your gut into your bloodstream. But if those gates stay open too long, toxins start slipping through the gates. And what causes zonulin levels to go too high in the first place? Usually an excess of disease-causing microbes. When these harmful bugs start taking over, your body tries to flush them out by opening the gates and creating more zonulin. But if the imbalance continues and zonulin stays high, the damage spreads. According to a 2023 review by researchers Lee and Kim, when harmful microbes take over the gut, again, zonulin is released and it opens the gates in your gut and your brain, and yes, it impacts the skin. Excess zonulin leads to what most people now call leaky gut. But it doesn't stop there. Research shows too much zonulin also disrupts the blood-brain barrier, allowing toxins and immune triggers to reach the nervous system, and it doesn't end at the brain. A 2018 study confirmed that elevated zonulin weakens the skin barrier too, causing dryness, reactivity, and inflammation that just won't go away. So now we have the picture. Three barrier systems, gut, brain, and skin, all tied together by immune signals, microbial balance, or imbalance, and mitochondrial health. When one breaks down, the others follow. That's the damaging loop. And to repair it, we have to work at the root cause. Once you realize your symptoms are all connected, you stop chasing fixes and start regenerating what matters most. Now, I want to walk you through a powerful trio I use to support the gut, brain, and skin loop. Chlorophyll, methylene blue, and red and near-infrared light. Each one targets a different layer of the system, and together they do what no single drug or supplement can. Let's start with chlorophyll. Not just the trendy green juice ingredient, but a real cellular healer. One study found that chlorella-based chlorophyll significantly strengthened the gut lining by increasing tight junction proteins. Again, the microscopic seals that prevent toxins from leaking into your bloodstream and confusing your immune system. When these seals hold strong, your gut stays calm, your brain receives fewer inflammatory signals, and your gut, skin, and brain are less reactive. Another study showed that chlorophyllin, a derivative of chlorophyll, reduced intestinal permeability and inflammation in animal models of colitis, reinforcing the gut barrier and reducing immune activation. A third study demonstrated chlorophyll supplementation shifted the gut microbiome towards beneficial bacteria, reducing the bad bacteria toxic waste known as endotoxins. This matters because a balanced microbiome helps regulate zonulin, the molecule that controls barrier permeability, keeping the gut-brain-skin loop in harmony. So chlorophyll isn't just a green pigment, it's giving your body the blueprint and materials to seal the barrier loop. This is fantastic news. Quick note, if this episode is helping you connect dots and you want a customized version of this protocol, I do offer private wellness consults using my full Hamel method. You can book directly at www.backtohealthtoday.com. That's how I help people go deeper and faster based on their real root causes. Now let's keep going. Even with a strong blueprint from chlorophyll, your cells need energy to rebuild. That's where methylene blue comes in. In a 2021 colitis study, methylene blue restores mitochondrial function in gut lining cells and sealed leaky junctions. Wow. And all this within 24 hours, powering quick repair and reducing inflammation at the root. It also helps in the brain, restoring blood-brain barrier integrity by calming oxidative stress and lowering inflammatory cytokines like IL-6 and TNF-alpha, which are known to disrupt cognitive function. Beyond that, methylene blue supports your body's natural protective layers like the gut lining and brain blood vessels by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation, helping these barriers stay strong and functional. Finally, red and near-infrared light. Let's go. Red and near-infrared light sends powerful signals deep into your cells, prompting, my friends, deep regeneration. A 2022 study showed red and near-infrared light boosted mitochondrial biogenesis in the gut lining, restored tight junction proteins, and decreased inflammatory markers by over a whopping 60%, greatly strengthening the gut barrier and increasing repair. In the brain, red and near-infrared light therapy restored blood-brain barrier function and reduced microglial inflammation, calming these brain immune cells to protect memory and focus. Additionally, red and near-infrared light improves circulation and lymphatic flow, magnifying nutrient delivery and detoxification in barrier tissues like the gut and brain. These actions support deep internal healing. Together, these three therapies rebuild your gut, brain, skin axis, sealing leaks, calming immune confusion, and restoring cellular energy. If you're curious, all of the studies I referenced and several more on the gut, brain, skin loop/axis are included in the show notes for your own knowledge base. If you want deeper support or a customized version of this protocol, I offer private consults, again using my Hamel method. It's a personalized plan that targets the real root causes of your health challenges. You can book now at www.backtohealthtoday.com. Quick note, I'm not a doctor. This isn't medical advice. Always consult your licensed provider before starting a new wellness protocol. If you've been helped by these episodes and want to support my work, use code Michelle Hamel at Compass Labs, and that's all caps, no spaces, for 10% off pharmaceutical grade, third-party tested methylene blue. I only share what I actually use, and every order helps me keep sharing this content. And for light therapy, I recommend Hygge panels. They're the most affordable, effective option I could find, and I use mine almost daily. For a great discount, go to hyggehealth.com and use my affiliate code longevity12 for 12% off any panel. If this episode helped you connect the dots between your gut, brain, and skin symptoms, hit that subscribe button. I spend hours preparing each episode with advanced wellness information just for you. Your support means the world. And now, imagine this. You do not want to miss the next episode because I'll be revealing my never-before shared stem cell stack. That's right, stem cells. A full body regeneration protocol that naturally increases stem cells in your brain, your dental tissue, your gut, joints, heart, and your skin. And the best part, it happens while you sleep. That's right, deep cellular anti-aging activated effortlessly during rest and recovery. After extensive research, I can confidently say no influencer, no book, no wellness professional has ever shared what I'm about to reveal. This stem cell information is truly groundbreaking. I'm honored to be the first to bring it to you. Subscribe now and don't miss it. Until next time, stay open, stay vibrant, and keep walking the path of deep cellular regeneration. Your friend in health, Michelle Hamel.